Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Prison Break. Last time on Prison Break we had Dirt Nap, where basically Sammy was using his gun to take over Sona from Lechero, and basically he started to, and they were going to have Bellic fight him, but Bellic was no match for him without the acetone, and then Sammy discovered that they were going to break out, and he was going to basically steal the whole thing, but Michael sabotaged it so that all the dirt would collapse in on him and kill him. And yeah, Michael has killed Sammy. Meanwhile, Lincoln is going to blow up Gretchen, which is pretty crazy. So we'll see how well that goes. He's also been looking up, doing some work on Whistler's alter ego, Gary Miller. So yeah. Now, you may be noticing something a bit different today. Yes, we are in quite the different location, aren't we? Yes, well, we are currently in my living room. Normally I record these in my own bedroom, but the internet went out today, and I've been working to get it back on, but I just can't. But I'm able, at the very least, I'm able to record a couple shows, thanks to the magic of a Blu-ray player and a cable box that can play Netflix so I can watch JoJo today. But anyway, yeah, so we are out here today. I'm going to be using the Blu-rays today, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to be watching Prison Break in here. I'm sure it sounds really weird. The editing is probably going to be a bit different, at least on my end, because I'm using Audacity and I'm using this and that, and it's all sorts of weird and wrong. But yeah, that's just sort of where I am today. This is probably just going to be a one-time thing. I will get the internet, back up and running, and we'll be back in my room at the normal set, basically, next week. But this is sort of a temporary solution so that I can get cracking on Prison Break episodes, So yeah. So hope you enjoy this. Hopefully, there's not too much of an echo. As I'm sitting here, it kind of sounds like there's a bit of an echo, but yeah. And the lighting's a bit weird, and everything all around is pretty weird, so yeah. But anyway, let's not let that detract from the fact that we gotta watch some Prison Break. So, with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Prison Break. Here we go.
James and I have a lot of things to clear up, but I'm done trying to do it through a fence. You ever wish you could go back in time, just to remember how it was like when things make sense?
Yes.
Every day for the last 3 years.
Yeah, if anyone understands that more, it's Lincoln.
Teabag's coming. And Mahone and Bellic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's a drug lord too.
You know what? It's not about them. It's about Whistler. We gotta do whatever.
We don't even know who Whistler is.
What about what he's worth? My son's life.
Yeah.
Just
think about LJ, man.
When we broke out of the Fox River, he tried to screw every one of us. The men ended up either dead, captured, or worse.
The guys who were
this is worse, really, man?
Ecclesiastes 6:13. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends.
How we doing, Alex?
I love listening to him say Ecclesiastes. That's a funny word now that I think about it.
Engineer. Boom. Look at this.
Where are we? Underwater? Where's this water coming from?
Oh no.
Wait, is it a pipe? Maybe it's a river. It's raining! Oh my god, it hasn't rained since episode 1!
The ground's not gonna hold till tomorrow. So what do we do? We leave tonight.
Tonight? Tonight? Wait, tonight's not a good thing! Oh, God!
Look, you're not pulling this off tonight without all of us working around the clock. And none of us are ever making it out of here without his plan. So if you tell me that you can figure out a way how to do this tonight, then we can figure out a way how to get that tunnel dug in time.
Yeah, Mahone. Mahone kind of gets it more than anyone else. Like, no, he is smart. If he says we're gonna do it, we're gonna fucking do it.
I know you're leaving. And I think that after everything I've done to help, I think it sucks you're not taking me with you.
from his
Doesn't seem
perspective, I
like
get
I'm
it.
doing you.
Are the brothers going to break Whistler out of Sona?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they planning on handing him over to me?
Yes.
Yes.
It wasn't convincing.
You gotta understand, he broke out some pretty bad guys last time. I think he's never forgiven himself for that.
This is all truth.
He's planning on leaving him behind?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, no.
If they didn't want me out of here,
And your nephew was safe. Would you still be doing this? Breaking out? No. Why would you choose to stay? If there was a chance of freedom. Well, I guess that's the difference between us. I'm willing to pay for my sins. No, I'm not. That's a good question.
That is a good question. Oh, God.
I'm doing this for me.
Why do you think Schofield's up there? We're down here. He's planning something.
Who among us isn't?
Duh. That's a good point. Nope. Oh. Fucking everybody's trying to grab Sophia.
Sir? Honey, make a little pile of dirt. Gather some dirt.
Okay.
Schofield said we gotta make something to cover the hole once we get out. So when the lights go back on, it's gonna look like nobody ever left.
Oh.
Let's spread it around. Yeah.
Damn, fucking Mahone MVP, I feel like.
We should be a team, you know, not just during the skate, but after. Like Butch and Sundance. Butch and Sundance died.
Yeah.
And the other part.
You sure you don't want Link to do this? He knows more about these than I do.
It's not about what you know, it's about where you work. And as a Sona employee, my friend, you have the unique ability of not getting shot for being here.
That's a good point.
You see the admin building?
Yeah, I remember Lincoln had, like, experience with copper wires.
It's 1-800-555-0196.
All right, thanks. That's all I need.
That's
You
it?
think you can pull this off tonight?
You want to know the truth?
No, I just want all of it to go down smooth.
No.
For everyone to get what they want.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about the Jeep patrols?
We're just gonna have to take our chances.
Maybe you don't.
Oh. Go fuck up the Jeeps. That's a good idea. Alright, Sucre. Thinking. We going with threats again today? Oh, this looks
You all right?
lovely.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Where's LJ?
Somewhere safe.
He's not a
Take
part
a
of
load
this
off.
meeting.
Yeah, I'm a sub working building down here in Panama, and we've got a client on site. They're asking questions about the 3210 generator we're installing.
You know, there's something so cool about faking who you are at a phone call. And I know that sounds stupid, but I kind of like it.
You gonna make it? We should have just enough dark to make it out.
Oh, God.
With everyone? Hey.
You with Whistler?
Yes?
Yeah.
Sue, put him on.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's for you.
Nuh.
He wants to know what this is about.
All right. I'll tell him.
Oh!
Was that Sophia?
Is that Sophia?
You just burn her with a cigarette? A cigar, actually. Jesus.
I'm pretty sick of waiting around for you boys to screw me over. I'm gonna need those coordinates by the end of the day.
Ah! Jesus, okay, so that's something on him. Coordinates. You know, I feel like he's a bit more legit after that.
Once they get what they want, they'll have no reason to keep your girlfriend or my nephew alive. So what do?
I just let them torture Sophia?
We'll work something out. We'll think it through.
I already have.
Nah, now he's getting desperate.
Whistler, what is so special about him anyway, huh?
I'm so happy that Teabag is a part of this now.
To do with why them people want to Schofield down here in the first place.
Because Teabag always screws with
What
things.
exactly is your bit? We both know how it feels to lose a great love. How it feels to kill a man. And we're both ending up in here because of Michael Schofield. Wouldn't it be poetic justice if we could just...
I suppose that is true.
Justice.
In a cosmic sort of way.
If there was an ounce of it left in this world, you'd be lying face down in the same unmarked grave as the rest of your inbred family.
Oh, shit. That wasn't as loud as I thought.
If you really understood what was going on, you would know that we're not the bad guys.
Could have fooled me.
You're not really
We've
good.
done the wrong things for the right reason.
What are the right reasons, Susan? What is it about Whistler that's so important?
Does this have any tie-in to the
I
president?
could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
No, that old shit.
You're gonna do that anyway.
Nah.
Whistler gives us what we want. Maybe I won't have to.
If there is a shred of mercy in that woman, which by God I'm not sure there is.
Can you honestly promise me? I can promise you I'll do everything in my power. I wish that were good. If you do this, if you give them what they want, everything that's been lost will have been for nothing.
See, I see both sides of it, you know? I'm just not sure. Alright. Just gotta do enough. Sucre knows engines, you know? Oh. Okay, so this is pretty, this is not a good that's happening. Oh. Hello. Hey, gang.
Introduction.
Oh!
You know I have what you need, and I'll give you the rest.
Oh,
after
only
I
half of the
was
coordinates.
clear that LJ
Oh!
and that these men here, they're all safe.
Oh! Oh, he's a good man after
Do you
all.
understand me?
Seems our fisherman grew himself a set of oysters.
Nuh.
Can you really trust these men with her life?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe I can.
Ugh. He's taking a
Alright,
big
John.
risk.
Time runs out, and I don't have the second half of those coordinates. LJ and the Senorita stop breathing.
Oh, shit. 24 hours.
I've helped you.
Now.
Will you help me?
Yeah.
Please. Just get us out of here.
Just get us out of here. Forget about the rest of them. You just gotta do it.
I've got my concerns about pretty much everybody, Link. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mostly I'm just tired.
Nuh.
Tired of choices and consequences.
Yeah.
I just want this to be over. Tonight. Let's do it.
Okay. You really just have to forget about the rest of them.
You're always looking over your shoulder. Listening for the sirens. Wondering if that pretty girl across the street is staring at you because she wants you, or because you want it.
Nuh. That has happened on this show. Oh, shit. I forgot about these fucking clocks.
It has to be your decision. I cannot be responsible for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see my father tomorrow.
Don't
If
let
shit
anyone
works
see you
out.
with that phone.
Backup generator? Nobody said anything about it.
There's a lag from when the power cuts out to when the generator kicks back in.
Well, how long a lag we talking about here?
30
Yeah.
seconds.
30 seconds.
They expect us to run in 30 seconds.
As soon as the lights go out, I'm gone. With or without you.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's so crazy. And the clock is going off and everything. God, and it's 11. That's gonna be beeping a lot. Okay. So, just go cut the power up there.
No te vamos a poder pagar hoy.
Okay.
Tenemos una orden de tu arresto.
Wait, really? Wait, they gave him a name that... That seems weird.
Now.
Let's go. Alright.
Let's go.
This is it, folks.
Get out the bus!
Just a knife that he's really just gonna run a bus into a power line.
That's not up to you.
That's what I think.
Oh shit.
What are you gonna do?
Kill me? No, no. See, if we ain't first, he's not going at all.
All right. Just...
Fucking god damn it, people.
All right, go. Just go. Just go.
I mean, if the plan works, you should all be able to go. So, just go.
You want to move up in line, too?
No, I think I'm gonna stay back here.
Meh.
I just don't want to turn my back on anybody.
Yeah. Man, Mahone going last. Oh. That truck is out. Oh! Okay, took a little bit, but those are all going out. Oh god! Here we go! Oh my god, he's gonna dive. Come on. Ah! Oh, that's gotta friggin' hurt, man. Yes! Lights out!
30 seconds.
Go!
Go.
Ah! Ah! Here we go! Alrighty, go ahead and pause that there. Woo! Alrighty. There we go. I mean, God. I know I've said this all season, but I'm curious what the original story is. Because, like, this is it. There's no do-overs, no nothing. Let's friggin' go, folks. Let's friggin' go. Oh. I mean, either way, if this was planned or not, I'm kind of glad, like, alright, go, you know? Like, it's not a full repeat of Season 1. We can go, we've got interesting new characters, and we can go. Stakes are slightly higher, I would say. I'd say stakes are slightly higher than what they were at Fox River. But the teams, how many people we got on this team? We've got Michael, Whistler, Lechero, Mahone, Bellick, Teabag, and the kid. The Sona 7. Oh my god. Right? That's it, isn't it? The Sona 7. I'm not forgetting anybody, am I? No, that's it. It's the Sona 7. You had the Fox River 8 and the Sona 7. Oh, I love that so much. The Sona 7. Alrighty. Oh, man. Boy, can I also just say, God, it was nice having subtitles again. It's so nice being able to use a Blu-ray. I need to do this shit more often. Why didn't I just... I'm so fucking stupid. Why don't I just take the Blu-ray player back to my room for when I do Prison Break? I don't know. Doesn't matter though. That was... We got through an episode of Prison Break out here. Alrighty. What a good episode. What a very, very good episode. What are we at on the time? I can barely see. We're just at 50 minutes. All right. So, interesting stuff. I love... Because I feel like I mentioned this once before, didn't I? That we haven't seen rain since the first episode. Like ever since that first episode, it's been nothing but sweltering heat, you know? And, yeah, like... Because I remember, because that was the whole thing when we went to Sona, was that it was just pouring down rain. And now it's doing the same thing. And I love that. I love that that's, again, it's another weather-related complication, you know? But this time, we just got to commit, you know? We just got to commit. So I like that originally, the first time we tried to bust out, we were blocked by a cloud. This time, the rain just means we have to go at night. So, yeah. Now, interestingly, how long have they held Sucre there? Like, it's supposed to be like 5:15 in the morning or something, It's like 5:15 in the morning, but the patrols are still going around, aren't they? Wasn't that what Michael said? 5:15 in the morning? Just before the sun rises, basically. I think. I don't know. Either way, whatever. It's all still good. But yeah, very, very interesting stuff on this. And yeah, just that rain. Just the fact that it's the rain that makes things even more complicated. I just love that, All right. So, the rain means tonight, and sure enough, let's friggin' go. Let's friggin' go. All right. So, some stuff that we had this episode. We had Michael, again, doubting Whistler, which was interesting. And I get it, I get doubting him. But honestly, I feel like more and more this hasn't been an act, or at least some of it. I think while he is, obviously more towards the beginning, he was not letting on as much as he knew. But I do honestly think he may just be a fisherman caught up in all this, Oh, excuse me. I think he honestly is just a fisherman caught up in all of this. And I think he does care about Sophia, So, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's going to be a crazy-ass twist about him or not. But there's everything with the Gary Miller and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I'm just not sure. But we'll have to see. There is still... the lingering thing from last episode was the briefcase that Sophia found, and that didn't come back whatsoever. So I'll be curious if that does come back at all. I feel like it has to come back, but at the same time, like, there's got to be, there's got to be something going on, But he still seems legit, so I just don't know. We had the whole bomb. That didn't work, unfortunately. And she still has that bomb. But, yeah. That didn't work, unfortunately. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is all going to, come to a head when we have to do the prisoner exchange, Let's see. We did have the talk between Michael and Whistler about sins, which I thought was interesting, that if I wasn't here and, your nephew was safe, would you break out of here? And Michael said no, because he's saying, I'm prepared to pay for my sins, because if LJ is okay and if Sarah were okay and Lincoln, was exonerated in the States, then he would be completely fine. He'd be like, all right, well, then I'll stay here. Like, no point in risking it, So yeah, I do really like that. Mahone, I have to be honest, I really like that Mahone is sort of the MVP. He's like Michael's biggest backup on this team, because Mahone understands, I feel like, more than anyone, how Michael works, And I think that could just be from all of season 2, going through and finding him to be sort of this intellectual rival, because the two of them are that smart. They do kind of understand each other. And he said, like last episode, if Michael was going to leave anyone, it would be me, but he's not doing that. He is taking me. And even here with some of this stuff where people are trying to make plans and stuff, and he's not getting in on that. He's not trying to screw over Michael, He's not trying to screw over Michael. He's trying to just get out. He trusts Michael to get them out, And honestly, you could even say that he also trusts him because he did bust 8 people out of Fox River, Like, yes, some of them ended up dead or, like, teabagged without his hand, But if anything, at least for Teabag, the rest of them, they were hunted by Mahone, ironically. But Teabag specifically, the reason, when he's like, oh, and Michael screwed me over, it's like, well, first off, your hand, you pretty much did that to yourself, You pretty much did that to yourself by handcuffing yourself to Michael, and then friggin' John Abruzzi just cleaved your hand off, which was crazy. So yeah, so that was kind of your own fault, and just I don't know, you can understand where Teabag is coming from and why he wouldn't trust Michael, but at the same time, it's like, no, man, no, I don't buy that, at the very least, with Mahone, he understands, look, Michael can get us out of here. Now, once he's out there, it's every man for himself, It's every man for himself. He's not relying on Michael, but he's not relying on Michael once they're out. But to get out, they have to rely on Michael. And even when they're talking oh, what do we do about the rain and stuff like that, Mahone is looking at this look, we will work around the clock to get that tunnel dug, and we will get out of here, So, yeah, it's let's just go. If you can get us out, let's get out, So I like that. I like Mahone is just sort of just sort of the MVP of this group, honestly. So yeah, let's see. We had the generator, which I like that the plan isn't even to take out the generator. The plan is just to get there before the generator turns on. You have 30 seconds to get out of there before anyone notices, which is crazy. It's incredibly crazy. And on top of that, you also got the Jeep Patrol being taken out by Sucre, which was pretty cool. Took a little while, so I'm assuming what that was is he must have caused some sort of a fuel leak, or maybe even a coolant leak, or leak, excuse me, and that has shut the Jeeps down. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be a little suspicious, oh, why did all our Jeeps, drop at the same time? Oh, but I guess they're gonna be too busy, dealing with that, and the boys are gonna get out of there, Let's see. We had the kid. We're taking the kid. What's his name? McGrady or something? I can never remember, but yeah. We're taking the kid with us. I'm curious if the kid's going to be if he's going to be sticking around after this season. I would assume not. I kind of just feel they made this sort of kid character, and then they were like, oh, well, are we just going to leave him in Sona? That, maybe the audience wouldn't like that. So let's take him with, at least so someone has a happy ending, So yeah. So hopefully that all works out for him and he doesn't end up like Tweener, Let's hope he can just go gracefully from the show, but we'll have to see. Let's see. Sucre had some trouble with his ID. Now, presumably, Gretchen would have set him up with an ID. So why would he be set up with a warrant for his arrest? Or is it because of everything with, bringing the stuff into Sona? Is that why? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Sucre would be arrested, But we'll have to see if that even goes. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's look, if the power goes out, maybe he can just tackle the guy and go, Just run after that. I don't know. We'll have to see. We had the whole thing with, what's right. What's the right thing to do? And I like that. I like, that Whistler basically, he's kind of taking the Mahone approach of, just trusting Michael, And I like that he stepped up to the plate on that. He did figure out the coordinates, and by proving that he figured out the coordinates, that gives them the leverage they need over Gretchen, That's exactly what they need against her to ensure that Sophia, LJ, and the boys are okay, So, yeah, I did like that. You can see, I love he's such a good actor too, because you can see he's scared shitless about it, you know? But I really enjoyed that. So yeah, you know, what do you do? What is right? And yeah, you understand when he's like, you know, we could try to mess with them, but then, you know, that could lead to something terrible, like Sarah being killed, you know? These terrible things can happen if we try to oppose them. So do we just give in and hope they have mercy on us or not? And he at least tried. He at least tried. And I like that. So yeah. So he will hand over the coordinates for the detainees, basically. And that will be that, basically. Coordinates for what? I don't know. I assume... See, I don't think this season's going to end with we're going to be thrown in another prison. So the fact that we still have 2 more seasons, I'm very curious where season 4 especially is going to go. Like, I wonder, like, if we're going to have some sort of fallout with this, you know. And I mean, it's basically, you know, we've kind of jokingly, but almost kind of seriously compared this to like an anime with different story arcs and stuff. And definitely, you know, where you have the first 2 seasons, which are 2 arcs, but they sort of encompass one separate arc. Oh, hold on. Dog got up. Oh. Yeah, there he goes. He just went under the table. All right, good boy. That's the thing about doing this out in your living room is everything about your living room is just sort of out in the open. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, season 4, you know, we had season 1 and 2, which were escaping Fox River and then escaping the company. And that sort of is, I feel like, its own big arc. And now we have the Sona arc, which I feel like this is the first part of whatever this whole coordinate thing, this new arc, this new story that we're doing with the company. Because this, honestly, I feel like has nothing to do anymore with, you know, the president or anything like that. Like, this is just a different facet of the company. And maybe that is because we've gotten rid of pretty much all of our company characters, basically. You know, Kellerman's dead, Kim is dead, Reynolds is gone. You know, we do have General Baldman, but I don't know. He seems to be sort of our one link of this being the company, you know? So I'll be curious in season 4 as to, you know, what we're going to be doing, assuming that this is going to be continuing with some of this. Maybe we'll keep going with Whistler. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. But we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But yeah, the whole thing of, you know, is it right? You know, should I do this? Should I not do this? That was all very, very interesting. And then, yeah, we are off. We are off to the races. We are going to be basically hauling ass to get out of Sona. So yeah, and I like that. I like that. All right, this is it. We have to go now, you know? So I really enjoy that, and I'm very curious to see where we are going in the last 2 episodes of this season. But yeah, that is basically it. Hope you enjoyed this different setup. Next week, I guarantee we will be back. We will be back in the normal studio, you could say, which basically just means my room. So we'll be back to that next week with any luck. That is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Prison Break reactions, as well as another video that you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.